Italy is a country of magic that lures the traveler with its historical buildings and landmarks, picturesque landscapes, and rich cultural traditions. Even though Italy can be visited throughout the year, October represents an optimal period for traveling across the country, especially when people seek to avoid summer crowds and take pleasure in more mild weather. Autumn in Italy also ushers in a host of seasonal delights, from grape harvest to truffle hunting, which surely make this period of the year the best time to visit the country for sampling a little bit of all the varied culinary and cultural traditions. In this video, we revisit the reasons why October is a great month for visiting Italy, then refer to the regions of Tuscany and Piedmont and the major cities of Rome and Florence. We also touch on some of the basic tips which will help you organize your travel well and end without disastrous impressions. Why Italy in October? 1. Weather. Pleasant and mild. Italy in October wears an amiable autumn warmth that bathes the country. The scorching summer heat has burnt out, leaving clear, comfortable temperatures where guests have the chance to tour the country under absolutely conducive conditions. The temperature in major cities like Rome, Florence, and Venice lies within a range from 18 to 22 degrees centigrade during the day, hence comfortable enough to walk around in without the unbearable heat of summer. The beautiful fall foliage characterizes the countryside, especially regions like Tuscany and Piedmont, in shades of red, orange, and gold. It is therefore the perfect time for nature walks or vineyard tours as one gets to enjoy the beauty of Italy in its full bloom. 2. Fewer crowds. One of the most considerable advantages of visiting Italy in October is the reduced number of tourists. The summer holiday season is over, and the major tourist attractions are less crowded. This means you'll be able to visit the iconic landmarks of the city, for example, the Colosseum in Rome, the Uffizi Gallery in Florence, or St. Mark's Basilica in Venice without having so many people at its doors or feeling too cramped. That would be more relaxed and pleasing, not hurrying, and thus fully appreciating all the historical and artistic treasures of Italy. It also means that smaller towns and countryside destinations are less busy, making accommodations more accessible and generally a more pleasant travel experience. 3. Grape gathering and wine tasting in Tuscany. October falls in the month of harvest in Italy, especially in the wine regions of Tuscany and Piedmont. This month is called the Vendemmia, a grape harvest where all the vineyards go abuzz with activity. Tours to Italy in October will provide you a great opportunity to witness and participate in grape picking and attending local wine festivals, along with taking part in wine tasting tours. Tuscany prides itself on class wines, including Chianti and Brunello di Montalcino. A good number of wineries open their doors to visitors during the wine harvest season, guided tours with wine tastings included to explain the wine production process. The rolling hills of Tuscany are lined with vineyards and olive groves where you can spend your day wine tasting and relaxing in such a beautiful landscape. 4. Truffle hunting in Piedmont. Yet another peak of every autumn in Italy is truffle hunting, especially in the Piedmont region. In October, white truffles start their season, and the small city called Alba turns into the real hotspot for all truffle lovers. The Alba White Truffle Fair, running from early October up to November, is a must-visit for every food lover. Here, you will have an opportunity to taste and purchase fresh truffles, attend cooking demonstrations, and dinner in restaurants with truffle dishes on the menu. If you want something a bit more interactive, take a truffle hunting tour where you head into the forests with trained truffle dogs and search out these gastronomic nuggets. It is quite an excitingly different way of experiencing Italy's rich gastronomic culture. 5. Art and history in Rome and Florence. Italy's cultural capital cities, Rome and Florence, are especially appealing in October. The cooler weather makes it more comfortable to explore the ancient ruins, museums, and art galleries these cities are famous for. In Rome, you'll be able to see the iconic Colosseum, the Roman Forum, and the Vatican without the long lines common in summer. Equally spectacular in October is a leisurely walk through Rome's picturesque streets and piazzas, like Piazza Navona and the Spanish Steps, having an espresso in an outdoor cafe. Florence, birthplace of the Renaissance, is a treat for any art lover. With fewer tourists, one can better contemplate the works of Botticelli, Michelangelo, and Leonardo da Vinci in the Uffizi Gallery, since it will not be as crowded. Don't miss the chance to see Michelangelo's famous David at the Accademia Gallery, or enjoy a really breathtaking view of the city from Piazzale Michelangelo. Essential tips for traveling to Italy in October. 1. Wear your clothes in layers. October weather is very unpredictable in Italy, which means that it can go from brilliant and sunny days to cool nights. You should consider packing clothes that you will be able to layer, like lightweight shirts, sweaters, and jackets. In the northern areas of Piedmont and the Alps, the nighttime temperatures have a considerable chill, so one must remember to take a warm coat or scarf along. You will want comfortable walking shoes, particularly if you are sightseeing Italy's cities and countryside on foot. 2. Book accommodation in advance for popular events. Even though October is considered a generally quiet month, there are regions, such as Tuscany and Piedmont, which tend to appeal to visitors due to events like the grape harvest and truffle hunting. If you are planning to join the Alba White Truffle Fair or go on a tour of popular wineries, book a room well in advance to get the best choice. Likewise, for Rome or Florence, jump the queues with prior ticket purchases to some large attractions, to museums or guided tours. In fact, many sites, including the Vatican museums and Uffizi Gallery, sell skip-the-line tickets that save you time. 3. Seasonal food and wine. Autumn counts as one of the best times to indulge in seasonal Italian cuisine. Along with wine and truffles, October is also the season for mushrooms, chestnuts, pumpkins, and olives. Be sure to seek out restaurants offering menus that make use of these seasonal products and not miss the opportunity to try such risotto al tartufo, or funghi porcini on pasta. Wine enthusiasts cannot miss the chance to taste the most noble Italian wines, such as Barolo and Barbaresco from Piedmont, or Sangiovese and Vernaccia from Tuscany. Actually, most wineries offer guided tastings, meaning that you will taste different wines while being explained the local tradition of wine production. 4. Join the local festivals. On the whole, October is a very festive month when local festivals and events take place throughout Italy. In addition to the Alba White Truffle Fair, harvest festivals, food fairs, and historic events are held in many towns and villages. For example, every year the Sagra dell'Uva, which is the grape festival, takes place in the town of Marino that lies a little outside Rome in celebration of the grape harvest, with parades, music, and plenty of wine flowing around. These festivals are a great method of immersing into Italian culture, meeting the locals, and trying authentic food and drink of the region. For any regions you will be visiting, be certain to check local event calendars to see if any festivals coincide with your trip. 5. Venture beyond the cities. Yes, Rome, Florence, and Venice are a must, but not experiencing the smaller towns and countryside of Italy would be a crime. October is a great time of year to hit the hilltop towns of Tuscany, such as Siena, San Gimignano, and Montepulciano for the beautiful medieval architecture, wine tastings, and heart-stoppingly beautiful vistas. Sans the crowds of summer. Lying in the Piedmont area, Langa is famous for rolling vineyards, enchanting villages, and great food. A day trip to this region is perfect for food and wine enthusiasts who would like to get away from it all, bustles of cities. The month of October is an excellent period to be in Italy, due to the fact that it accommodates favorable weather conditions, fewer crowds, and a lot of activities relating to the season. From wine tasting in Tuscany to truffle hunting in Piedmont, Italy has an immense range of activities that suit the tastes of any kind of traveler. Whether one is touring the historic sites of Rome and Florence or indulging in culinary delights from the countryside, Italy in October should be a trip full of memorable moments packed with beauty, culture, and taste. Follow those, and you will get the best out of your Italian adventure, a trip that is easy and enriching. Now, pack your luggage and get ready to plunge into Italy's autumn wonders. Don't forget to like and comment your past or future trip to Italy.